boosted by the system Chapter 1. Ultimate. My Combat Power Index, which was abolished by the system author, Monster Thief Kaka. Suze crossed into the world of the Ultimate series and became a bullied student in Sunshine High School, but there was no Combat Power Index, until, Add Point System Awakening. Plus Point System. Add various abilities, martial arts, skills, body parts, and after reaching the level, you can also surpass the limit and evolve stronger abilities, martial arts, and skills. Strengthen your eyes and capture everything at a glance. Know the past, present, and future of all the people in the 12 time and space. Strengthen your left fist to smash the heavens and the earth, open the river of time, and travel through time, space and time. Blast the Flamebringer. Strengthen condensation, freeze time, space. Aggrandizement. With the continuous strengthening and adding points, Suze gradually found that his combat power index was actually added points and exploded. 001. Add point system. Awaken. Basic room. Bang. A young man slammed his punch into the wall in front of him. A sharp pain came from the bones of the palms. A trace of blood appears on the fist. The young man's eyes were a little violent, indifferent, and angry, and he stared fiercely ahead. His name is Suze. Traveled here a month ago, crossed into a body with the same name and surname as him, and looks exactly the same at the same time. Formerly a student of the 8 colleges and universities Sunshine High School, who was bullied, and blackmailed in the college, this is the world of the Ultimate series. A completely different world from the previous life. Especially the college community that exists in this world, respected by the co-list master with a combat power index, not long after Suze crossed, after going to school. He was still bullied by the group of mixed characters, and he was happy to bully him. But Suze, how can you sit still? He clenched his fists. Fight back hard, but there are many powerful people on the other side, and one of the guys is still a master of the co-list. Co.126 Li Hong. Combat Power Index, 600. Suze found a fact that made him desperate. No matter how he attacked and waved his fist, he was like a weak ant, who was severely knocked to the ground by the co-list master. And then the group of little brothers rushed up and punched and kicked him directly at the fallen him. He remembers it clearly, that Li Hong's face, that arrogant, disdainful, ridiculing, and indifferent face, echoed in his mind all the time. After this incident, these bastards came to Suze from time to trouble, and they took pleasure in bullying him every day, no matter how he resisted. He couldn't hold up the other party's many powerful people, and the indifferent, sarcastic, dramatic, and ridiculing eyes around him seemed to deeply stimulate Suze's self-esteem. But he is just an ordinary person after all. An ordinary person without a system, without a combat power index. He thought about transferring to the legendary Ultimate class, but he found that it was the hell of the entire college world, and which characters in it were all famous mixed characters. And even feared by the mixed characters, but it was not too obvious in the TV series. The most important thing is, he is also not qualified to transfer in. He is an orphan and his family is poor. Where is the money transferred in? This is a cruel and indifferent college world. He wants to have self-respect, but he is fiercely ridiculed, and even angers the bastards because of his resistance. The cruelest thing is that no matter how he exercises and fits, he desperately finds that having a combat power index and not having a combat power index are completely different. And he has no strength to resist at all. This month, the scene of depression, anger, unwillingness, and powerlessness welled up in his heart, and he wanted to resist, but was powerless to resist. He hated it, but he couldn't do anything. Bang! Suze punched the wall in front of him again, venting his inner anger, unwillingness, and depression. At this moment, the icy voice of the machinery sounded in his ears. Detected host full of negative emotions, the point system awakening. Awakening success. Detected host's constitution, exchange for attribute point 3, please add points. Extra point system. Suze ignored the injury on his hand and looked ahead. A azure blue panel appeared in front of him. Above is his personal information. Name, Suze. Combat power index, 0. Martial arts, none. Ability, none. Skill, none. Available attribute points, 3. Strengthen body parts, none. After reviewing your personal information, the system pops up a window again, whether to strengthen the points. Note: attribute points can be optionally added to various parts of the body, martial arts, abilities, skills, etc., so as to strengthen all parts of the body, martial arts, abilities, skills, and surpass all limits. So it is. Suze's eyes narrowed slightly. He directly chose to add points. Please select body, martial arts, powers, skills, body. Where does Suze come from now? Martial arts, abilities, and skills. He can only choose his body first. A blue panel reappeared, with a human body on it, and at this moment there was a plus sign in each part. Suze thought about it. Soon. He was right on the fist of his left hand and clicked the plus sign. Add points to complete. Left fist enhancement +1. Left fist awakening special talent, hardened. Hardening. The strength of the left fist is greatly increased. It is as hard as a stone. Even if you attack the enemy itself, you will not suffer from the force. And you can increase the level by strengthening the left fist. Note: after each point addition, the strengthened body is prone to various special talents, and as the level of the extra points increases, the more powerful the talents appear. Airplanes. Suze's left fist changed slightly. He looked at the left fist. In appearance, there was no change, but every time he clenched his fist, he felt a powerful force in the palm of his hand. And at the same time, the skin of the fist would have a faint white light. Suze clenched his fists and slammed a punch into the wall in front of him. Bang! Cluck! A violent sound rings in the ears. The wall in front of him actually directly cracked several cracks, and the place where the fist was located was even more concave by a full centimeter, and at the same time, the pain from the fist was greatly weakened, and it was no longer like before, punching to hurt his fist. Look at the wall in front of you. Look at your fists again. Ha ha, ha ha. Suze laughed maniacally, and tears were about to burst out. This moment, as if all the anger, unwillingness, resentment, powerlessness, all dissipated, he finally have the power. New book set sail till the seek all kinds.